Nigeria is currently facing one of our worst economic recession in recent times. And for tech developers and entrepreneurs within the country, it is also a very hard time. I'm in Surulere, Lagos, Nigeria, to speak with Osine Ikhianosime, a young Nigerian who is an app developer, a techpreneur, and is coming as a light in the midst of the dark cloud of a recession. I'll be speaking with him about his innovations and developments also in the IT world. Osine, you have a really fine house here.
Thank you.
All right, and you're looking good also.
Thank you.
What's the secret? Your mom gives you good food, right?
Yes.
Armed with his laptop and the smartphone, 15-year-old Osine Ikhianosime is fighting to keep his dreams alive. He is undeterred by the economic downturn facing businesses in Nigeria, and he is working hard to develop tech solutions that can meet the need of his country.
Sometimes users just talk to us and tell us how crocodile browsers helped them. That, I think, is a major motivation for me. And I feel motivated to help people solve problems, like solving problems with technology. We see the internet as a great equalizer. It gives you access to information, makes you have fun and enjoy yourself. So we want to give people more access to that.
Osine taught himself how to code and is the co-developer of a crocodile browser, a browser that uses less memory to speed up the internet surfing experience. The browser has been downloaded over 100,000 times, and that is a huge motivation for Osine, who hopes to team up with his brother in starting a business.
I'm 15. When I was in primary school, we had this program, NCC, this ICT program. So I've always been using computers. Like my mom says I knew how to use a computer before I could read. But because of this NCC program, it really formalized my interest. And then I started to use my home laptop to develop websites. My brother and I were doing an internship with our uncle, and we tried to get Google Chrome to load some pages on his phone, and he couldn't. So we decided to build our own browser without any prior Android programming experience. We have this company, Blooders. We got it registered last year, and we're planning to build a business with them.
Osine says the challenges that come with programming in a recession are stepping stones to greater heights.
I had to learn how to write code in PHP. I had to learn MySQL. And I also had to learn other languages like Python, Objective-C for iOS apps. We have an iOS version of Crocodile browser coming up. We didn't really have any issues because Light was fairly stable, at least here. And the dollar to naira was quite reasonable. So last year it became a bit more difficult to buy some tools online, pay for some resources. But my brother has some mentors and friends in the US that help us through some of this.
With such a lofty vision in front of the young Nigerian, he banks on the support of his family.
Well, I feel proud, and he inspires me to excel well in everything I do, in my own way.
He's quite young, but then that is why I'm there to support him and help him balance it. Because for him to have discovered his talent early, he needs that support. So myself and my husband will try as much as we can to see how we can help him so that while he's doing that, he still doesn't lose sight of the fact that he needs his studies. So we try as much as we can to help him balance it.
For now, the economic tune is not as melodious for Osine and millions of Nigerians. The cost of running a business is going up every day, and many startups have closed shop. But Osine Ikhianosime hopes to keep working while believing that he can code his way to achieving his dreams.